fascination after the next, because right after, in '89, we did a movie which was a spoof on The Godfather called The Freshman, with Matthew Broderick and Bruno Kirby, who was in Godfather 2, and that kid passed on since then too. I can't believe these people. A young kid, young actor.
He was a young guy.
Yeah. And then Maximilian Schell, and that movie was a great movie. But even then, I mean, that was the biggest payday he ever got. For
How
any
much did
movie.
he get?
The rumor was he got between 10 and 12 million for that.
Brando?
For Freshman, yeah.
So he played. He was spoofing himself, right?
Yeah. He played Don Corleone, but Paramount would never give him the rights to it. So the kids were students in NYU, and he played, and every time you went to say, and I can't say that.
Yeah, right.
They used it in the movie, which is funny. When his daughter started dating Matthew Broderick, they were students in NYU. They came to their house downtown on Mulberry Street.
Right.
And they walk into the house, and there's the Mona Lisa above the fireplace. And she's an art student. She says, "That's the best copy I ever saw of a Mona Lisa." And the daughter says, "That's not a copy."
That's the original.
And then the father walks in, just like Don Corleone, the makeup and everything. And the kid's looking at him, and she says, like, "Stop staring."
That is funny how they use that, how they kind of poke fun at it saying, he looks exactly like, and then they kind of cut it off.
Yeah, it's so much fun. You just saw it recently, right?
I did see it, yeah.
You're probably more familiar with some of the scenes than me. It was so long ago. But then
he must have been real happy to get that $12 million.
Well, that's why he did it, because I negotiated that with Michael LaBelle and Andrew Bergman. I did 3 pictures with them on a production side. I did Striptease with Demi Moore that year, soon before that, and then I did Chances Are, which was another good movie, and then they did this, and they wanted Brando, and then they worked it out. But Brando was so smart; he borrowed Sinatra's plane, which is another friend of mine, because he thought, and somebody told him in his ear, don't get the money paid to you here. Get it paid to you in Tahiti, so you didn't have to pay taxes on it. Oh. So he used Sinatra's plane to go to Tahiti, had them fly from Warner Brothers to pay him and sign a contract there.
Oh, my gosh.
Which is brilliant, though. Yeah. I mean, you look at even if it was 30 cents on the dollar with a capital gains, that's a lot of money. It's $4 million.
So who told him to do that, Sinatra?
No.
In his ear?
No, a guy who thinks he's smart with numbers. Me.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with Streisand. Well, Streisand was going to work for my friend, Kirk Kerkorian, and do the opening week of the International Hotel.
Thanks.
And the stock was $5 a share. So I told her agent, I said, "Listen, tell her not to take the money. Tell her you want the equivalent of the $50,000 in stock. Hello, it's 10,000 shares."
Right.
So she did 2 weeks, and then right after her, the last 2 weeks of July, my friend Elvis Presley comes there. By the end of that run, the stock was $22. So she got what would be an equivalent. She got $200,000. You think I got a thank you, a hanky, a gift? Nothing. I got nothing. I don't think anybody even said that. A kid told me to do that. No, but I mean, to see a guy like a Brando do what he did, and Paramount didn't want him. But who else? I don't know anybody else that could have played Don Corleone. I mean, they were bringing in people like Danny Thomas. I mean, are they crazy?
Danny Thomas?
I swear to God. Oh, that's right.
Danny Thomas is Marlo Thomas's father. Do you know who Marlo Thomas was?
No.
He was a song dance comedian idiot, but he had his own show, the Danny Thomas Show. But they just saw Hollywood. They just thought, we'll get this old guy to play him. And
Brando was only 48 when he played that.
Right, I know. Yeah. But who knows? I mean, even that whole time of his life, because when we came back from doing The Freshman, which was in '89, And it was so funny because he just been doing that voice again. As Pat, you know where I'm going with this. When
Sure.
I get that phone call.
Ah, yes.
And we just get back in 89 and 90. He's calling me a few months later that his son Christian just shot his brother-in-law. And I'm saying, like, this guy's life is like up and down like, oh, this elevator.